Hi guys, it's Rob from Hypop. Today we'll be looking at some of the studio flash strobes by Godox, the QS series and the QT series we can see here. We're just going to run through some quick tests on how to trigger the strobes. There's a couple of different ways to trigger the strobes. I have my camera here and we've got a couple of Pocket Wizard triggers here. So some wireless triggers, one's just plugged in to the end of one of the strobes here with the trigger on top of the camera. So we've just plugged this in with a standard cable. The cable is just your 6.25mm to 3.5mm cable. Just plug it directly into the sync port there. And also just plug this into the other end of the trigger. We can test to see if it's working just by pressing the test button on the trigger itself. So I can see that's setting it off there. Okay, and we can just do a couple of test shots here with the camera just to make sure that that's all working. So yeah, you can see that's going off there. That's working nice and well. Other ways you can trigger the actual strobe is via the wired cable. So that's included with the package. That's just the wireless sync cord. The wireless sync cord, it's got the same jack, so you plug it straight into the back of the strobe and the other end directly into your camera. That's ideal if you're just moving around, you don't have access to wireless triggers. It does support other wireless triggers. There are the Godox range of triggers as well, and any other wireless triggers that you may have. All you need really is the cable and making sure that matches up to the strobe and to your trigger. Other quick things that we can have a look at is the slave function of the strobe. So we've got this trigger plugged into the back of this strobe here. This is basically our master flash. We'll set this second strobe here onto slave. So just press that one time. When that blue light comes on, that means it's on slave mode, and this is master, so the slave light is not on. You can see if we just click the test button here, both flashes should flash, which I can see they do. I'll tilt that a bit more so you can see that. So both flashes are going off there. If we turn this off, slave, only one flash is going off now. So just the main master flash there is receiving the signal. Basically that slave mode has, that triggers the optical flash function of the strobe. So that's another good way to trigger the flash. Okay, so we'll look at the recycle time of these flashes in particular. So the QS series and the QT series are renowned for their recycle time. The QS series is a little slower. It's between 0.3 to 1.5 seconds in recycle time. We'll give that a test shortly. But the QT series is actually really fast, from 0.05 seconds up to 1.2 seconds. So a lot faster, even at full strength, than the QS range. So we'll give that a quick test now. Right now we have it on 5.0. So that's the lowest intensity. 5.0 is 1/32 strength. So we'll give that a quick test just in a real time environment using the flash trigger here. So you can see that's really fast. We can put that up to full intensity, which is 8.0, 1/1. We'll give that a quick test out. So you can see it is still relatively fast, but you do have to wait for that beep to come through just so you click the next flash. Okay, so let's give that a test on the QT range and see how fast that is with this wireless trigger. Just plug that into the back here. So right now we have it on 5.0, which is also the lowest range that the QT series goes down to. 5.0 represents 1/128 intensity, so that's, we'll just give that a test, see that's working. It is. So we'll just do a few shots here, just see how fast it can really. You can see that's really fast, just as fast as your, as many frames as your camera can take. You can see that it's even faster if you click the test button. So it's a really fast power output there. And lastly, let's put it all the way up to full strength. That's at 10. 10 is 1/1, so full strength. So you can see that's still relatively fast, 1.2 seconds. So those were just some of the few ways that you can trigger these Godox Studio strobes. For more information, follow us on YouTube or visit us at www.hypop.com.au. Till next time.